All right. Intro in 3, 2, 1. All right, intro. Live from the man cave. It's Flag on the Play with HB and Bud. We're gonna talk Jags, Gators, and all things North Florida sports, because we're Duval till we die. FOTP family back again. You know how we do it on this beautiful Till Tuesday. Actually, it's kind of gloomy outside, but you know what? As a fat man, I'm more comfortable with it being nice and cool and gloomy than it being scorching hot and sunny.
What you mean? Ain't nobody say nothing about no damn cool.
Man.
It went from 99.9 degrees with no rain to 98.9 degrees when it rained. It's still hot as hell.
Yeah, man. Florida, the only place in all of America where the sun will be shining bright. It'll be 103 degrees outside, and it'll be pouring down raining and lightning at the same time.
Yeah, and it's...
I ain't never seen nothing like
Today it was a hot-ass day in Duval.
I'm glad the Jags built that indoor practice facility.
Shit, I bet you the Jaguar players glad they built that indoor practice facility.
Hell yeah, but they ain't practicing today because guess what, Flag family? We in the dog days of summer. It's dirty right now. This is that time of year where sports is stagnated. And unless you a true sports fan and you love baseball, or if you're lucky enough to indulge in football, true football like myself, you can check out some World Cup action. But it's really nothing popping off right now.
Yeah, I mean, even though we're overseas and this show is being played in Ireland and London. Shout out to Ireland and London. For the most part, man, most Americans, they not with all this soccer, dead all the summer. Give me my goddamn football.
I tell you what though, man.
Basketball.
I think that
they got baseball.
Baseball is around, and it's funny because I threw my flag on baseball and them getting injured all the time with the new pitchers, which is a true thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a fact, but at the same time, baseball I think is still good.
Yeah,
I enjoy a good old baseball game. As a matter of fact, right now, FOTP family, everybody out there on the YouTube, everybody listening on the podcast provider, we watching the Gators destroy Texas right now in the elimination game of the College World Series.
Yeah,
so
we're watching the Gators, who shouldn't be here in the first place, but we are watching the Gators beat the hell out of Texas. Shout out to Mark Latson. Yes, we beating the hell out of Texas.
We beating the hell out of Texas. Number one program in college baseball, the Gators.
The Gators.
And if we win the College World Series, we'll revisit that or whatever. But yeah, man, it's just dog days right now. You got to find your sports where you get them. But that being said, Flag family, I got us some sports. And not only do I got us some sports, I got us some Jag sports.
And we know y'all love y'all Jags.
And we know y'all love the Jags. We went in with some college stuff last week. I went back and listened to the episode because I'm a narcissist and I like hearing myself talk. But I went back to the episode last week and yeah, man, I feel like we did the little college dish really well. If y'all want something that y'all want us to talk about, or like college wise, pro wise, whatever, just leave it in the comments. Email us at budandhbtalksports@gmail.com. Or you can just leave it in the comments on the Podbean, the Stitcher, wherever you listen.
Facebook.
We check everything, right?
We check it all.
We check it all. So just leave it in the comments what you want us to talk about, and we'll get to it or whatever. But until that moment, we're going to talk about this right here. But so, Flag family, y'all know how much me, Hater Bear Jones, y'all know how much I despise the top 100 player list.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, he hates it with a passion.
They don't call me Hater Bear for nothing. But here's the thing. It's hot garbage. And I think I was justified last night in proving right. Because 2 Jags made the list last night.
Mm-hmm.
And we had King Ramsey, the first, come in at 17. Hold your thoughts, Flag family.
Easy.
Hold your thoughts. I know you're losing it. Hold your thoughts.
Mayor of Saxonville.
So the players overall voted him 17. So y'all hold y'all thoughts. And like Bud was just saying, the mayor of Saxonville, Calais Cookie Monster Campbell, got voted in at 14. Now, release your thoughts. I'm gonna give y'all a 2-second moment of silence so that y'all can do it. We'll hear y'all thoughts in there. Exactly, that's what I said.
I mean,
What?
but see, before you go crazy, you gotta understand the people who went ahead of King Jalen the first. Would you like to hear who went ahead of him and tell
Name
me?
him then.
Tell me, is
Name
like,
him.
are you cool with the R's garbage? You ready?
Name him.
All right, who went ahead of Jalen? We got Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack.
Yeah, easy now, easy. Khalil Mack
Is he a better player than Jalen? I would disagree. Is he a good player? Yes.
Khalil Mack is a damn good player.
He's not a better player than Jalen. I disagree with that one. So the first one, what number was he?
Oh man, I'm not sure what number because Jalen went 17, so Khalil Mack was 16.
16. Okay, all right, I'm gonna let that slide. Go ahead.
Okay, next up.
Because I do think he should be the 16th best player in the NFL. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, okay.
I just think Jalen should be higher. Go ahead.
Next up, we got Gronk.
Okay, Gronk.
Gronk's a bad boy.
Gronk too low.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Gronk too low.
Gronk a bad boy.
Gronk definitely is as much as I hate the Patriots,
Gronk a
I
bad
would
boy.
love for you to be on my team any day.
And hell, Gronk want to be on our team.
Yeah.
Gronk not having fun in New England.
So I would say Gronk should be top 10 player, but go ahead, continue.
Now after Gronk, we got the mayor of Saxonville,
Calais. Here's my thing about Calais. I think Calais' ranking is more justifiable than Jalen's. But what's weird is Calais won Defensive Player of the Year, bro.
Yeah, and see, like
14 and a half sacks.
Like I said, it's and by Defensive Player of the Year, like in one of the awards, literally there was Calais Campbell won, Aaron Donald won the NFL.
And Aaron Donald is a beast.
And he's a beast. But I just honestly feel like Calais Campbell should have been just the unanimous Defensive Player of the Year.
He made the All-Pro team in 2 positions. He made it defensive tackle and defensive end.
And like I said,
nobody's done that since J.J. Watt, by the way.
Crazy. What's so weird, what people don't understand is like, you feel like, and like I said, in some polls, Calais Campbell was the Defensive Player of the Year. But with that being said, who do you feel like, do you kind of feel like Jalen was like the best player on our defense? How weird is that? Do you think that's weird? Because I feel like Jalen was the best player on defense.
It might feel weird,
But
but Jalen was the best defensive player on this team.
But Calais Campbell was defensive player.
Let me ask you this, okay? So you in the game last year or whatever. Let me pick a game, Rams game.
Okay.
Okay, who you gonna be more upset about being out, Jalen or Calais?
I think Calais got sacked that game. Calais had a game.
But see, I feel like the moment that the Houston game, when Jalen, the home Houston game, Flag family, when Jalen was coming up limp versus DeAndre Hopkins and Ty Watch had to bet, like say, nah, you sit down because the game over. I was so worried about Jalen that next week. Or if somebody say, oh man, Jalen might not play, you automatically think, oh shit.
Shit just got real.
It just got real.
Because the defensive line's so deep.
Right.
Yeah, but like, because obviously the mayor of Saxonville, he is the man. You always want him out there. But like, if Calais can't go,
no slight to Calais.
No slight to Calais at all.
But Jalen is the best player on this defense.
Yeah, because like, if Calais miss a game, you like,
you still got Yannick.
We still got you. We still
got
Jonte. If
Jalen out,
it's
then
like,
it's on. As a matter of fact, when Jalen got thrown out the game versus the Bengals of AJ Green, I was so scared. Myrick, we was at that game.
Yeah, we were at the game.
I said, man, I don't know about Myrick, but
I mean, he did good. He did good, yeah. But like I said, once again, we all know AJ Boye, who honestly I damn near think AJ and
Jalen 1A
and 1B. And he held it down perfectly, no problem. And that's another home run for the Florida Gators baseball team.
If you ain't a Gator, you must be bait. I tell you what, Flag family, we ain't going home today. Take that cold, suck it.
But like we were saying, yeah, we know Boye can hold it down, but now you worry about other seconds, like because most offenses go, oh, Jalen not in the game,
right?
And all we gonna do is pick on the other side.
Well, and shout out to Myrick now,
who did a damn good job.
It's your year, young man.
Yeah.
Because I'm challenging you, bro. Take that nickel spot. And the reason why I say that or whatever, I know he's an outside cornerback, but you can play it, man. I know you can play it because when he did go out that game and went on the Bengals game, and remember I said that to you about Myrick, and then 2, 3, 4 plays later, because they went to him back to back to back to back,
and they tried,
and they didn't complete the pass. And what I said, I was like, oh, that boy playing.
Yeah.
That's my plan. So I respect you, bro, because it's been 2 or 3 times you came in last year and you did your thing.
And like this year, speaking of the nickel spot, is DJ Hayden. DJ Hayden, what's my boy name? Peyton
Thompson?
Yeah, Peyton Thompson. They're kind of battling for that nickel spot.
Yeah,
they say Peyton giving them all he can handle for that nickel spot.
Thompson, I mean, shout out to the Rogue Reporter.
Yeah.
Rogue Reporter said that, you know, Peyton Thompson is a good player or whatever to me last year, and I don't disagree with that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't have the same confidence that maybe you and the Rogue Reporter have.
Yeah.
By the way, Flag Family, if you're listening, man, go ahead and subscribe to the Rogue Reporter. He got his own Facebook page now or whatever. I can't give away his secret identity.
He's hilarious.
But yeah, it's a good page to follow, and he's also a good friend of ours, and he's a member of the Flag Family, and he's branching off doing his own thing as the Rogue Reporter. Yeah. I might have him in here with a ski mask on during the season, just for shit.
And if y'all not understanding the ski mask reference, go find his page on Facebook, Rogue Reporter. You'll understand what I'm talking about. Right.
So yeah, find that page, Rogue Reporter, and y'all go ahead and like the page. It give you sports news and updates. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to Flag on the Play too. But yeah, man.
So we at Kalena so far.
Yeah, keep going, man.
Okay, this one, I'm finna tell you, he's a damn good player. But when it's him and Jalen went at it. DeAndre Hopkins next.
See, for me, okay,
DeAndre Hopkins is a damn good player.
Here's my thing about DeAndre Hopkins. Okay, number one. You are the second best wide receiver in the NFL, so that's good. Don't you look up in the L? Who the best wide receiver in the NFL?
Oh, AB.
There you go.
So
okay, don't even look at that.
So you got DeAndre and Julio.
You think DeAndre better than Julio, man?
I'm not arguing. I'm just trying to think.
He's better than Julio. Those are only 3 right there. Ain't nobody else on that pro level.
Odell.
Here go my thing about Odell. Odell better than all 3 of them. In my opinion, when he healthy.
Yeah, there you go.
But Odell, you can't stay healthy. Every year you get hurt. Every year you got some antics.
Shout out week 1, Odell Beckham versus King Ramsey the first.
Yeah, Odell Beckham remind me of a player that's in the same league with like Terrell Owens, Michael Vick, those type of players where
damn, he's a phenomenal
talent. Have the talent, bro. Like, you have all the talent in the world. If you just put 0.25% of the brains with it, you would be Jerry Rice. But, you know, it's like I always reference back to what Michael Vick say on his little documentary when he was coming back into the league. He was like, man, if I cared now, back then, like I do now, I would have been the greatest football player of all time. Because he's right. Because if Michael Vick read a playbook, he never read a playbook in Atlanta.
People don't understand. What Michael Vick did was all pure talent. He said, Michael Vick said, I was the last one in the building and the first one out the building. Right. That was Michael Vick.
All Michael Vick did was line them up and do everybody in. And he was that good. That play versus the Vikings, listen, Flag Family, if you have never seen this play, which I believe all of y'all are diehard sports guys, so y'all probably seen it, but I don't assume nothing because you know what they say about assumptions. But, like, if you haven't seen this play, go look up on YouTube Michael Vick versus the Minnesota Vikings overtime touchdown run.
Won the game.
It's the greatest run in NFL history, and he's not even a running back.
And we know
y'all can say Beastquake and all that. It's better.
See, they got the Beastquake. You know what else they love? They love the Mark Brunell run. Remember Mark Brunell run?
Yeah, the Mark Brunell scramble. That's similar to the Steve Young scramble.
That damn run, because both of them was left.
But I'm telling you, bro, that run in overtime against the Vikings is the greatest football play I've ever seen in my whole life.
It was crazy.
And to think about it, he wasn't even trying.
Nope.
That don't even make sense, guys.
He's not
even trying. And then when he tried and he didn't have the physical stamina to do what he did when he was with the Falcons.
He still did.
He still was a pro.
Remember when he went to the Eagles? He was balling. When he went to
that's my thing about Odell. If you put in the effort, you would be the best. So DeAndre Hopkins being better than Jalen, that's my thing I love about Jalen. And DeAndre Hopkins and AB and Julio. I ain't like none of them boys. Calais, all the boys. When you have the talent, and everybody that's young out there in the Flag family or whatever, first of all, you ain't supposed to be listening to this because it says explicit parental guidance. So if you ain't sitting with your mama and your daddy, well, stay on here. We need to download. That being said, though, all y'all out there, man, remember, your talent is not good enough alone. Put your hustle in it.
That's it, man.
Put your hustle in it. If you're gonna put your mind and you're gonna hustle with it, you'll be better too, man. Give me a few more players, man.
Luke Kuechly.
Man, Luke Kuechly good. I ain't got nothing to say.
Man,
I was about to blast him, but you know what? I ain't got nothing to say.
They showed Luke Kuechly highlights last night. I was like, that boy's a man.
See, I don't even watch the Flag Family. I don't even watch the
Luke,
top list. I just wait for Flag on the play
Luke
show.
is a man. Luke was on that thing telling these players he going right here. He going right, like telling them the play you finna run, and then not only do Luke know your play, you run that play, and he blow you up in the backfield.
Yeah,
he was doing his damn
Flag
thing.
Family. I can't even say nothing bad about Luke Kuechly. He a baller.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing to say. That is the old school fundamental Dick Butkus white linebacker.
He was
straight up.
Ass. He looked good.
And you know what? That Luke Kuechly, man. That's a Hall of Fame linebacker.
Yeah,
so, yeah. Okay, well, who else on that man?
And the last one, wrapping it up, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson do not deserve to be. He is not better than Jalen Ramsey. I don't care about no Super Bowl ring. I don't care that he got future baby in his arms. I don't care about none of that. He is not. Is Russell Wilson a good player? Yes. Is he a top 100 player in the league?
Yes.
Is he better than Jalen Ramsey? Hell no. He's not better. I don't care. He's a quarterback, so he's getting more prestige. But if you look at quarterbacks in the league this year, what was he? Fifth? Fourth?
He had a good year. He damn near put Seattle on his back. It wasn't like Russell was no slouch now.
See, for me with the Russell Wilson thing, man, Russell Wilson is like, I just think he's a little bit overrated. I think he's great?
I feel like you hate Russell Wilson because he likes skin.
Nah, I mean, I don't like, he got good hair. And it looks so wavy and I want to run my hands through it. But that being said, though, it's not that. It's that, okay, when he play a good defense, I feel like Russell Wilson oftentimes, not all the time against good defense, goes into the shell. Mm-hmm. When he played the Jags, what Russell Wilson did? Besides those broken coverages, thanks Bear Church. Besides those broken, I mean that was 2 weeks in a row for that boy.
I need you to come. I don't like the tone. I feel like the tone kind of disrespectful.
Whatever. Hey, did we draft the kid?
Harrison, yeah.
Oh, okay, kid, right. But yeah. Besides those 2 broken coverages for Barry Church, he didn't hit a single play. He threw the ball right to Boye and right to Jalen twice. So I don't know what this. I don't know. Russell Wilson, I've never been enamored with him as a player. I think he's Trent Dilfer. I really do.
I will put, bro, you done lost your whole.
Trent Dilfer got a ring.
Bro, you done lost your whole.
Trent Dilfer got a ring. Argue with me, Flag Family. If you feel like argue with me.
Oh my God.
Flag
Family. Please do not unsubscribe. Please continue watching this show because I'm still here and I'm going to still bring you sanity. I know on God's green earth, this damn boy didn't say Trent Dilfer and Russell Wilson are the same damn.
The only difference
I want to personally apologize
is hair
for him
and skin color. That's it.
You crazy as hell.
Same player.
Please change the subject.
Same player.
Please change the
same player.
Crazy as hell.
Same player.
Trent Dilfer, the same
and that being said, he don't deserve to be ranked over King Ramsey or Calais Campbell. Not this year. Maybe overall career, hell yes. He's a Hall of Famer or whatever. And I know you're saying, well, Trent Dilfer ain't a Hall of Famer. Yeah, because Trent Dilfer ain't get to stay with the Ravens after he won his Super Bowl. If Trent Dilfer got to stay with the Ravens, you would look at Trent Dilfer in a different light.
Trent Dilfer had to go because it was trash. And but going back to why you hate this list so much, it's like little stuff like this that kills me. Like, why the hell JJ Watt even on this goddamn list if it's for the list? How many games JJ Watt played?
Come on, man.
Why are you even on the list, JJ?
He didn't even play a full game. He played 1 quarter. Because he got hurt
against the Jags.
He got hurt in the first quarter against the Jags, bro.
Then why are
right before the Dante Fowler scoop and score.
Yeah, why are you even on this list?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, stuff like that
I don't know.
It's like you getting a reputation. Because like Big Ben came in right before Jalen. Like Big Ben was 18, Jalen was 17.
Let me tell you something about Ray Pittsburgher. First of all, he better than Russell Wilson.
Allegedly Ray Pittsburgher.
I thought you meant he allegedly better than Russell Wilson because he ain't allegedly raped nobody. Anywho,
oh my God.
He allegedly sexually assaulted somebody.
Moving on. Go.
Like I was saying about Ray Pittsburgher, he is a better player than Russell Wilson. Also, doesn't deserve to be higher than Jalen. He just don't. And if you look,
he had a hell of a year. Big
better player. If you had, here go my thing, and this is why I be saying about Russell Wilson, right? So if you had look at that Jags game where he was slinging it up and down the field on us, right?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't beat us, but he was slinging it that second game.
No, he was.
Right.
You talking about Big Ben?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like that one, Antonio Brown. That was on a dime. The one
Why
Le'Veon Bell was damn sure.
You
on
mean
a
that
dime.
show why AB the best
player
receiver?
in the league.
What more do you want from AJ Boye? That passing is what you want? What you want?
You can't guard.
You can't guard no better than Telvin.
But so that's my thing. He dropping it in on a dime, and when it come down to it, you'll pick him over Russell Wilson every time. Period, point blank. So, but that being said, Ben Roethlisberger ain't a top 5 quarterback. So Russell Wilson must not be a top 5 quarterback.
You don't think Big Ben a top 5?
Nope.
Give me top 5. Give me
top 5 quarterbacks. A. Rodgers,
mm-hmm.
Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your boy? Oh man.
Kim and team, I got you.
Oh man. Hold on. Now you drawing the blank.
Respect Big Ben.
No.
You
wait.
drawing blanks. Respect
Big Ben.
Ben.
It ain't that. It's I'm drawing a blank. Oh, Andrew Luck. I'm sorry.
Yep. Andrew who?
Andrew Luck better than him.
You talking about baby throwing football? Andrew Luck.
I couldn't think of him because he ain't been in the league.
Man, there you go. Every time you talk about quarterback, somebody got to bring Andrew Luck out their ass.
That's true. I couldn't think of Andrew Luck.
I don't agree, but
he hadn't played in a while.
Exactly.
Matt Ryan.
Okay, that's 4.
Matt Ryan, and then Cam Newton. Okay.
I got Big Ben over right
over Cam.
I like Big Ben. I'll take Big Ben over Matt. I'll take Big Ben over Cam and
You tripping.
And over Matt Ryan.
You tripping.
Big Ben was balling.
I'm sorry for my pause, but I couldn't think of Andrew Luck because he hadn't played in so long.
Baby football, you want to ride.
Although he is throwing baby football, he's still a better player.
How you didn't mention TB12?
When he on the, I'm straight.
Boy,
y'all, Miles Jack wasn't there.
Flag family to the podcast subscribers who just gonna listen to the show. Y'all should have saw his face when I said, boy, his blood pressure jumped through the roof when I said TB12.
I'm straight. Only quarterbacks that don't cheat. So I'm straight.
And Miles Jack wasn't there.
He was not down. So but that's my thing. I just feel like Ben Roethlisberger I would pick him over Russell Wilson, but I wouldn't pick him in the end. But in the end, this list is no different than any other All-Star game or anything else. It's a popularity contest.
I just and they really do make it seem like the players do the list. Like, oh, did you vote? And I guess the players do it. Whatever. I guess
that list trash. Before we get on out of here, because we running out of time, I want to hit 2 more things though. Okay, so ASJ, for everybody in Flat Family, that's Austin Safarian Jenkins, our new tight end. He replaced Mercedes line skipper Lewis. And Mercedes is down in Green Bay. I am petty. Maybe one day I'll tell the story.
Don't you tell your Mercedes story.
Today
don't you tell your Mercedes story.
But just know Mercedes like to skip people in the lines because he think he's privileged.
And you can throw a flag on him. I guess
he's privileged. Yeah.
When you tell your story, you can throw a flag
on him. But yeah, ASJ was like, he think with this offense and the way that Blake's playing in minicamp, that he think he could be the best tight end in the league, and that he likes the discipline structure of the Jags because he thinks it's gonna bring out the best in him. So that being said, I wanted to get your opinion, Bud, on what you think this offense is gonna be this year.
I think it's gonna be real good because, like I said, y'all already know how we feel. Because my Super Bowl pick, I got Jags Saints Super Bowl. And I think 5 probably gonna mess around and be Super Bowl MVP. And I think this offense is gonna be way better. Like everything coming out of camp is that ASJ and 5 are on a whole nother connection level. They say they are linking up a lot, and it's beautiful between ASJ and 5.
My thing is, I can't remember the last time the Jags had a dynamic tight end.
I can't name. Who was the tight end man?
I mean, we got Julius Thomas to do it, but he ended up being a fluke because that was a Peyton Manning made.
And Julius Thomas, if you listening to this podcast, don't come on the pod. And if you listen to this, I know the main thing you would always say is that when you came and you said you wanted to prove that Peyton Manning didn't make you, and it was more you and your skills. You are walking around a rich man, living proof that you are a product of Peyton Manning.
You know what he was saying in his defense, though?
What?
You gave me Blake Bortles and Ryan Tannehill. That's what he'll say? Or I guess Jay Cutler. That's what he'll say.
Jay Cutler not no bad quarterback. Jay Cutler.
You don't think Jay Cutler a bad quarterback? Maurice Jones-Drew do.
You see how literally as soon as you said it in that tone, you don't think Jay Cutler a bad quarterback? You know what I was living on? I was living off Gunslinger Jake when he was back in Chicago. He was a little better.
Yeah, you thinking of young Jay Cutler?
Like Jay Cutler in Miami was
pre-diabetes Jay Cutler.
Yeah, Jay Cutler in Miami was trash.
After Jay Cutler got diabetes, it was over. It was a wrap.
Man,
Wolf from Brooklyn. Yeah, I think he got that was a wrap. But yeah, I agree with you, man. I think this offense is going to be really good, actually, because we have not had a dynamic tight end to throw the ball to. So Bortles have to figure it out.
And by offense, do you mean offense going to be good like the sixth ranked offense we had this year coming up? But people don't like to talk about that. We had a number 6 offense in the NFL. People don't like to talk about it.
Well, you know, somebody would say that those is because y'all always like to say this about Blake and the offense, garbage numbers, garbage time, or whatever y'all
can't
like
be garbage
or
when
whatever.
you win on games.
It still count. I don't that garbage time, John. You had like somebody trying to let you run up and down the field. Jalen Ramsey played the whole game. So I don't know who Jalen letting get garbage numbers on him.
Jalen don't let nobody get nothing.
Exactly.
Literally, Jalen Ramsey during the walkthroughs, ladies and gentlemen, Flag on the Play family. If y'all don't know this, because we're so in tune with the Jaguars, even during walkthroughs, when
he don't let passes get
completed in the walkthrough. That's crazy. He don't play that.
He don't play that. So that's my thing. And having this dynamic tight end is gonna open it up. But you know, the run game's gonna be better with Norwell or whatever on the line. But here's what I really, really think. I think Jazz gonna have a top 3 offense. The reason why I say that is because I think with ASJ, the receivers being the way they are, and having one more year under their belt, and 5 is gonna spread that thing around. And once he do, that's it. Because y'all realize we don't even need a number 1 offense. We had the number 6 offense last year. All we need is the offense to improve just a smidget. A smidget. If the offense improve a smidget, we blow out at least 7 more opponents than we did last year.
Yep.
So if it improve a smidget, we're gonna be unstoppable. So yeah, give me that any day. Give me ASJ going across the middle on 3rd and 4.
Yeah.
That's what we don't have. We don't have a possession guy. And ASJ could be that guy for us.
We love
a red zone threat.
Yeah, we love Mercedes because Mercedes Lewis was a great offensive lineman. But I'm just
great Jag.
Yeah, great Jag. I'm just glad we got a pass catching tight end. Something
you know, Mercedes too. I think he's gonna be one of those guys that don't really come back because of the way it ended. Yeah.
He said he wanted to retire.
I know. Yeah, I would. And you know what? As much as I disdain him skipping me in line that one time, I do think that he should have retired here. I think the way the Jazz did it, it kind of went down kind of dirty. I didn't really like it. They should have cut him earlier. But you landed in a great spot, man. You with Green Bay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see you in the Super Bowl. If you could beat the fighting James Winston's, we might be able to see you in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl of buzz, baby.
I'm not dealing with you and James.
You must think James is gonna be a buzz. That being said, man, speaking of 5 doing his thing or whatever, who do you think is the breakout player of this team, man?
My breakout player awards. I want to say it's easy. Because I think Miles Jack is going to be really good.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's consensus.
I mean, if you want
going to be way better than he was last year.
If you want me to give you something better, I'll give you Brandon Linder. And like Brandon Linder was good, but Brandon Linder, you were like the top paid center until I think another dude just got paid. But Brandon Linder, Brandon Linder's a beast. I'm gonna need you to start making some Pro Bowls, bruh. Some all pros.
Now, in Brandon Linder defense, you know when you on a small market team, similar to that list thing, the Pro Bowl is hard to make because Fred Taylor was a monster.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was super hard for him to make.
I apologize, Linder. You're right.
No, you ain't got to apologize because Fred still made one. So, no, you ain't got to apologize. You're right. He need to step it up or whatever. Because there definitely was, and shout out 1010XL. I think that's 2 weeks in a row for y'all boys. But Dan Hicken mentioned this a lot of times last year. Like, you gotta make them blocks, man. You the best, you the highest paid center in the league, or one of the highest paid centers in the league. You gotta make them blocks. For me, I think my breakout player is 5. I think that 5 is here this year to make all y'all eat crow. I hope the Jags eat like crow. Because I think y'all gonna eat it this year. Because 5, let me tell you something that 5 reminds me of. The old school style development of a quarterback. Well, you put a guy on the bench for 2-3 years, and you let him work his way up, and then you do it. Of course, we don't do that no more. We throw him right in the fire like we did with 5. So he learning in front of our face. Not like Aaron Rodgers, who sat down for 3 years, or not like Mark Brunell, who sat down for 3 years, whatever. But you look at a guy like 5, man, he did so much better last year. His second year, he was phenomenal.
And they say 5 is out there.
And I just think he's going to play out of his mind.
And I know y'all seen the highlights of 5 throwing that ball. Man, 5 ain't throw a sparrow like that and play.
I'm trying to tell you, I just think he's going to play out of his mind. He out here, he loose. He know the coaches and the staff got confidence in him.
He's in California right
now
now
trying to lose, man.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be the breakout player. That's going to be the breakout for us on this offense. And I think that's what's going to get us over the hump and get us into the Super Bowl. But Flag Family, this is us trying to get you over the hump of these dog days.
Oh man,
I don't know what the hell we're gonna talk about next.
Y'all don't understand, Flag Family. This showing y'all how much we love y'all because we grinding for you.
Yeah, we
are
probably
grinding
should take a week off, but I ain't got no life.
Yeah, ain't nobody.
And y'all really all I live for, Flag Family. If I wasn't doing this, I would be on watching SmackDown Raw and or either looking at the recordings of my boo Alexa Bliss. Shout out to my boo, Alexa Bliss. I see you. You winning Money in the Bank and getting the belt in the same night. Girl, you the best. Shout out Alexa Bliss. I love you. I'm just saying, she the best.
Okay.
All right. The streak does continue.
The streak.
I'm telling y'all, you going to get an Alexa Bliss reference every freaking week for the rest of this podcast. It's going to become a running gag. And when this thing blow up, man, and we all on TV and stuff like that, when the Alexa Bliss reference come on, it's going to be a big deal. Hopefully I get a whole bunch of people into WWE and get her a whole bunch of fans and they be like, oh man, this guy on the podcast talking about you. Whatever we got to do to get over.
Whatever.
Because we trying to get this podcast over, brother.
Brother.
But you got any shout outs when we get out of here?
First and foremost, okay, shout outs. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it never fails. Last week, I did not mention the Roman Empire. And once again, you guys thought the Flag Family Roman Empire would end. And just like last week, you were wrong. The empire continues. We are now in Greenbow, Alabama. Shout out to the people in Alabama listening to us. We see and we appreciate that. Also, I want to shout out my homeboy JG. Thank you for all the support you give.
Shout out Josh, man.
And also my homeboy who works at General Hospital with me, Jay Sion. Thank you for all the support.
That's what's up. Shout out to Jay Sion. Shout out Josh real quick. Yeah, man, fellow Gator.
Yeah.
Also, all around good dude. Yeah, so I like you in many ways.
Yeah, I love
a lot of reasons why I like you, JG. I can't mention on this podcast. I have to mention on Bro Listen.
Shut up. his other podcast.
Bud is neutering my political nuts on here. I can't mention that.
I can't stand political talk.
That and he wants your money, just like the NFL. Keep going. Keep going.
Hey, you know this.
That being said, man, I don't want to give no shout outs. I ain't got no shout outs to give.
Not one person?
Dead ass.
Other than Alexa Bliss?
That's it. Just my boo. I don't want to give no shout outs because you know what, man? I want, I'll give a shout out. I'll tell y'all what. If y'all can get our YouTube subscriptions up to 30 by the time we do a podcast next week or whatever, I will give a shout out to everybody that do it. And that's a lot of shout outs, but I will personally give you a shout out if you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell on the YouTube by next week. And I'll give you a personal shout out on here. So we'll see how many of the two of y'all do that. So that being said, man, every week we like to throw a flizzag on a plizzy when they mess up every dizzy. Y'all like that Snoop Dogg. So, Bud, as always,
come on the pod.
Come on the pod, Snoop Dogg. As always, I want to toss. I defer. You go ahead, sir. What's your flag?
This week, I'm throwing the flag. Y'all know we've been for a show that's majority, obviously we're big time Jaguar podcast and football overall podcast. But with that being said, y'all know we got a lot of heat for these basketball players. At least I guess I have a lot of heat for basketball players. My flag is being thrown on Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons.
I know where this going.
Ben Simmons, who has a great career going on. Ben Simmons, who was hooping, but yet again, Ben Simmons has ruined Philadelphia basketball because now Ben Simmons has brought on the curse. And you know the curse I'm talking about? The curse of the Kardashians. Ben Simmons is dating Kendall Jenner, which equals curse. So, young man, if you know, like I know, you better dump that girl before the basketball season starts. Because if he is dating her during the season, all you Sixer fans with all y'all hopes and dreams of making a run in the playoffs, it will end. And not only will it will end badly. See Tristan Thompson. See what's my homeboy James Harden. See
who's the dude that married Kim K from the New Jersey
Chris Humphries.
Chris.
God, those women have been through a lot of.
See Kanye.
Whoa,
what's the other dude?
Kanye, Tiger.
Man, they are. Listen, man.
Oh my God.
As much as I always disagree with.
Evil woman.
Yeah.
The evil woman.
I can't. You know what, Flag Family? As much as I always disagree with Bud takes. Man, the Kardashian take is right. Like Ben Simmons, you're an up and coming player, man. You the Australian LeBron.
You better get that girl off.
You that girl. Better go try to get with Alexa Bliss, but don't try me like that, Ben. That being said, man, I'm gonna throw my flag this week, and I thought about it. I started not to do it because Bud almost talked me out of it, but then I was like, nah, man, bump this dude, Landon Donovan. Bruh, okay, if y'all don't know Flag Family, Landon Donovan is the greatest American soccer player of all time.
My son Landon is named after Landon Donovan.
Yeah, I enjoy you, Landon Donovan, and your receding hairline since 1994 or whatever.
94?
I really do love you as a player. You're my favorite soccer player of all time, and I really do love soccer, Bud, to tell y'all that. But that being said, man, he said he rooted for Mexico in the World Cup, and you played for America. Nah, Landon, you can't do that.
Break down. See, a lot of our fans probably don't really get down on soccer. Give us the breakdown of Landon Donovan, an American player, rooting for Mexico.
Okay, Flag Family, that's the equivalent of us as Jag fans rooting for the Tennessee Titans. Period.
That's pretty damn bad.
You can't do it. That's the equivalent of a Gator rooting for the Noles. That's the equivalent of a Marlin rooting for the Braves or vice versa. That's the Yankees rooting for the Red Sox. You can't do that, man. When y'all played in the World Cup qualifiers last time around, not this year when y'all didn't make it, y'all already got a flag for that though, so I can't throw two. But when y'all played in the World Cup qualifiers last time around or whatever, and y'all went to Mexico and they thought they wasn't going to make it, and you did your little chant, Landon, y'all not going to Brazil, the whole team had to be protected by 130-something federales as the Mexican fans threw bottles at our buses as we tried to make it back to the airport. And you rooting for them? When they cheered when we didn't make the World Cup versus Trinidad, and you rooting for them? No, man.
That's pretty deep. That's a lot of heat.
We not rooting for them, Landon, and I'm super disappointed in you. So my flag is definitely on you. Now, you're still my favorite player all time, but you pulled a Mark Brunell right there. Like when Mark Brunell went up to ESPN and told them that the team was moving, y'all know what I'm talking about, flag.
Very disappointed in you, Brunell.
Very disappointed in you, Brunell, and I'm very disappointed in you, Landon Donovan. But that being said, man, we did it, bud.
We did it.
Y'all have no idea. We really thought we wasn't gonna make it through the show.
Yeah, because we were like, oh my God, it's a dog days of summer. What the hell are we gonna talk about?
Yeah, but we did, man, and we'll be back next week to try to do it again. But we appreciate everybody coming out, man, listening on the YouTube, man. Remember, hit us up with ideas, topics, questions, whatever in the comments. You comment on the YouTube. You can subscribe on the YouTube page and watch us live 6 p.m. every till Tuesday. So subscribe, like, hit the notification button. And then you can also hit me and Bud up at bud@hbtalksports@gmail.com. But until then, as always, we're Duval
till we die.
Peace, YouTube. That. Kinda.